Hello and welcome to a tutorial on the HOS MondoTracking application. As you can see here, you have the on duty button. This means that you're on duty and you're working. Off duty means you're off duty and you're not working. Every time you hit the off duty, you need to select the reason why you're going to off duty. If your reason is not listed, just go to other and type it. You put anything you like, rest, and you select OK, and you're off duty. This right here, this 11-hour circle, that is your daily driving limit. The one in the middle, the 14 hours, that is your daily on-duty working hours. And the one on the right, the on cycle, that is your cycle. For this driver specifically, he has the 11-hour driving mode and the 60-hour cycle. That means he's allowed to drive, he's allowed to work up to 60 hours in a 7-day period. SB stands for standby. That's if you're going to take your 30-minute break. PS means personal. That means if you are an owner-operator and you own the truck and you need to go home or you need to get gas or whatever the case may be and you're not working, you put PS, and that's personal mode. That way the hours are not count against you. D is driving mode. Every time you start driving, you're going to have to hit D for driving. Now, keep in mind that when you enter the application and you are on off duty, you need to go to on duty first. And then from on duty, you're going to go to driving. If you forget to put driving, the driving is going to switch on automatically after the device detects that it's going more than 2 miles an hour. Yard mode, the one down here. Yard mode is if you're moving the vehicle within the yard, within a gas station. You don't want these hours to count against you or these minutes to count against you. But keep in mind that the distance is still going to be recorded. So don't go off and drive 300 miles on yard mode because the DOT official is not going to believe you. Over here on the 3-dash, this is your menu, all the menu options. Annotations is your annotation list. Every time you hit off duty, here are all the reasons why you went off duty. Certification, this is the FMCSA certification. If a Department of Transportation officer stops you and asks for your certification, this is where you're going to find it. Co-driver logging, this is for the second driver of the vehicle. This is if you're doing a team driving operation. Diagnostic, here's where you run the diagnostics between the device or the application and the interpreter, the device, and it's going to tell you what passed and what didn't pass. The first three normally will pass right off the bat. The last two are the most important ones. Bluetooth connection is the Bluetooth connection between your phone or tablet and the interpreter. And engine data is making sure, or it's telling you that the interpreter is reading the engine data from the device itself. So you need to make sure those two are passed. Driver profile, this is the driver profile of the driver. And right here, down here, where it says rule set, is where you change the rule set. Depending on where you're driving, you change it. You got California hours, you have oil field hours, Canada. And the average, the normal, or the standard is this one, the 60-hour, 7-day period. Right here in logbook, this is very important. Take note. Right here on the right side, you're going to see a little square with a pencil. Here's where you edit your logs. You can change the status. You can change the start time. You can change the end time, and time elapsed, and the location. And then you click confirm changes once you're done. And then right here is to put any remarks. Maybe waiting time, DOT inspection, whatever the case may be, is right there for annotations. So on this one, on logs, here is where you can edit them and where you could add remarks. edit, add remarks. If you press right here, show logbook, you're gonna get the same information but on a chart. Hit the same button again, same information but in words. If you click export EOD data file, you're gonna export the data file. You could either upload it to a cloud or you could save it onto the USB export. You could put print display logs, comment, you could put DOT inspection, select OK. And in a couple minutes, there you go. Here's the PDF on the logs. This is all the logs for the day of today. And you get the PDF file right there. So notifications really just show you all the notifications that has been triggered by the system. Scan devices. If you haven't paired the application with interpreter yet, or the phone with interpreter yet, here's where you scan devices and you make your connection. And shipments, here's where you add information about the shipment that you are shipping. Start date, end date of the shipment, who is shipping it, the number, this is your reference, and what kind of commodity it is. Vehicle profile, here's where you add the information of the vehicle. Normally the interpreter is going to take out the VIN number from the onboard computer of the truck. If it does not do that, we have a lot of cases that the interpreter does not take out the VIN, and this is because of the truck manufacturer. A lot of truck manufacturers make that information secret and restricted, so you're gonna have to put the tractor VIN number manually if that so happens. On certified logs, here's where you certify your logs. Every time a driver finishes their logs, that log for the day or the past day is going to appear right here. So in order to certify a log, you gotta check the checkbox and just click certify, and that's it. That's all you need to do to certify the log. Violations, here's where all your violations are going up here. As you can see, this driver's got a couple violations. And the firmware, here's where you could update the application if you need be. And about EOD, again, the registration ID is right there, and sign out's down here, where that's where you sign out from the application. All right, if you have any questions, please contact our customer support. Thank you.